Okay, I'm going to show you how to use one of my Pantograph patterns if you don't have a computerized system or a Longarm. All you have to do is print out the PDF that's on my website, and once you print it out, it'll be on a 8 by 11 sheet of paper, and you need to make one end a start and one end a stop. So I'm going to make this the start and this the stop. So mark it so you know when you start putting these together, and I'll show you that in a minute. So we're going to take the tracing paper and we're going to slide this up under there, and then we're just going to trace this. And you don't have to be exactly on the line. As you can see, I'm not. And just trace the whole pattern. Just like this. And so once you have it traced, which I already have two of them traced right here, once you have them traced, again, on the tracing paper, we're going to write the start and the stop so that we know exactly how to connect these. Start and stop. Then we're going to lay them out on our quilt. I have a small quilt here right now, and you could do one tracing paper at a time if you'd like, which is probably best. And then you could either use like a basting glue to glue the paper down. I have never tried that, so I don't know how that would work. If the paper would stick to it, I'm sure it would be hard to get that off. And then I just pin them. So just pin the corners like so. And then we're going to put the other one aside. And make sure you're doing free motion on your machine. So your machine is set in the free motion setting. So we're going to come to our start point on our pattern, and we're going to bring up our bobbin thread, which my bobbin thread is a different color, which I normally don't do, but this is just a demonstration, so I usually use the same color in the bobbin. So now we're just going to start stitching. So we're just going to follow the line. And on this particular pattern, there is some backtracking. So we just backtrack until we get back over. Here. And just follow the line. If you get off the line a little bit, don't worry about it. That's all right. Once it's all said and done, nobody will ever know that you got off the line. Backtrack back. Now I need to adjust my hands, so we're going to come over here. Backtrack. Oh dear, it's just a little too fast. Oh, I got off the line. And stop right there at the very end. So now once you've got that done, you will actually take your other piece that you've traced, and we've got it marked start, and we can line that up as well. Well, we're going to have to take it out of the, let's take it out of the thread. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to show you how to take this off. So now that it's stitched, all you have to do is tear the paper. Now there's going to be quite a bit of tearing on this. And then once you get in these little swirls here, it gets a little tedious. But we get all that paper off. And once we get all the paper off, it's beautifully stitched. Let's, hang on. And get all that off, and the markings all come off with the paper. So there, it's beautifully stitched once you get all this paper off. And we're going to take our other piece. This was the end, but we want to put the start, connect it right with the end, just like this. And then we're going to pin this. And then after we get this one pinned, then we'll start stitching this one. But you want to make sure that it's going to line up straight. So just kind of keep an eye on your quilt. Make sure it's all going straight with you. And once you get this done, you're going to have a nice row. Once you get this row done, then what you're going to do is you're just going to come to the beginning again and just lay your paper on the next row, making sure you don't have a big space between the two, between your new row and your old row. And that's how that's done.